All right, bro. So I went completely broke traveling to Puerto Rico. Just a little backstory. I was part of this entrepreneur group called the Triple W, and they hosted events. They hosted pretty small events in Miami in the South Florida region, and they were all right, but they weren't like amazing, you know? So then out of nowhere, when they say that they're hosting an event in Puerto Rico in an amazing mansion, villa, whatever the hell you want to call it, I knew I had to go, except the price tag was a little bit steep for me. I usually spend all the money I make investing it back into myself, whether it be clothes, mics like this, the tripod that I have this camera set up on, because until I'm making around like 10 to 15 grand a month, I don't really see the point in doing any sort of traditional investing. Point is, I had no fucking money in my bank account, and I had very little time to make all the money for the trip and have some left over. But that's exactly what I did. So I was able to rack up around 2 grand within 3 weeks of this trip coming through because I knew I had to make the money for this. Spent the money on the trip, everything was included. So the food, the travel, the villa, everything that was really there. And there was around 13 other people who were at this villa. I am 17 years old. I was actually one of the youngest there. And I'm gonna make a whole video about being the worst in the room and how it teaches you so much more. But that's pretty much it, bro. I was the worst in the room. Everybody else there was making more money than me. But what did I actually learn from just going broke and traveling to Puerto Rico? I learned that you have to spend money on these experiences. You can't be afraid to spend money when it comes to an experience. Especially if you're young like me, bro, you need to be spending all your fucking money just experiencing new things. Learning more about the world, going different places, getting out of your hometown, bro. Just spend the money, invest in that. Go do networking events that cost money. Buy those tickets, bro. Those people that you can meet at these events are gonna be worth so much more than just the ticket was. I had to pay $1,800 to go to this Puerto Rico mastermind. And I can guarantee, I haven't made a single dollar back from it yet, but I can guarantee you, within a year or two, it'll be completely worth it. Now, I have a ton of crazy stories from Puerto Rico. I'm gonna make a whole separate video about that because I don't wanna jam pack it all into this. I usually just document what I'm sort of doing in my life. This isn't like a normal video that I usually make. So if you wanna follow the journey for that, once again, just subscribe, follow my Instagram as well, and don't be afraid to invest in yourself, bro. Invest in experiences. These experiences, they last you a lifetime. These memories will last you the rest of the time. All you gotta do is spend some money, bro. Trust me, I went broke doing it. I'm telling you right now, it is 100% worth it.